Hi, this is Slim Dwarf playing games while rambling coherently into my microphone. Why? Just because I can. And I continue with Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I have recovered the Swoop engine, so I can tell that to Garum.
You have returned. You have the prototype Swoop engine accelerator with you?
Yes, I have it right here.
I was beginning to wonder if you would make it. The race is tomorrow, and my mechanics need time to install the prototype into the Swoop engine of our bike.
Well, I lived up to my end of the deal. Now you better come through.
Don't worry. I'm a man of my word. I promised you could ride in the Swoop race under the Hidden Beck banner, and I'm still going to let you do that. And I'm even going to go one better. I'm going to let you ride the Swoop bike with the prototype accelerator installed on it. Without it, you won't stand a chance.
Gadden, you can't be serious. We need one of our best riders on that bike. We can't let some rookie take the prototype engine into the race.
Why are you going to do this, Gadden? Is there like a second-handed reason or underhanded reason?
I have to be honest with you. There's a reason I'm letting you take the prototype engine. The accelerator is unstable. There's a good chance it could explode during the race. I can't ask one of my own riders to take the risk. They'll be running unmodified swoops in the race. You'll be the only one using the prototype. If you can complete the track before the accelerator overheats, then you'll win for the Becks. If you die, then one of my other riders could still come through for me.
Well, sounds like you've got all your bases covered.
You don't get to be leader of a swoop gang if you don't know how to work all the angles.
Well, I'm ready.
You can stay here tonight. The mechanics need time to install the accelerator on the engine, so you won't be able to practice your riding. But I've got good instincts, and you have the look of a racer about you. Just try to relax, and in the morning we'll take you to the swoop track.
You spend the restless night in the back base. It's one of the back takes you to the swoop racing pits, where only racers and mechanics are allowed to go. You're the one who's going to ride the swoop bike, eh? Don't worry, I've been working on the accelerator. Stability won't be a problem, I hope. Gadon mentioned that you've never done this before. You want me to run over the basics of handling the swoop bike for you? Sure, tell me how it's done. It's pretty simple, really. First, try not to crash into anything. There's debris and obstacles scattered over the course, so watch out. All swoops are equipped with dynamic deflector systems, so hitting an obstacle won't cause you to crash, but it will shake you up a bit and slow you down. The track also has accelerator panels built into the surface. If you fly over one, it'll give your swoop a boost of speed, so try to hit them when you see them. When the engine starts running hot, you'll get a warning, but you have to switch gears. Other than that, try to just hang on, you'll be fine. Okay, let's race. I better explain the rules to you. Each rider goes on the track alone. At the end of the day, whoever posted the fastest time is the winner. Normally, a rider can run as many heats as they want, but I don't know how long the prototype accelerator on your swoop will hold up. No more than 4 or 5 races, I think. So make your runs count. Gadon has put his trust in you. We need to win this race, or Breaching Skulkers will get a whole other bunch of recruits. If that happens, we're finished. I won't let you down. Sounds like you're ready. Go talk to the race announcer over by the counter. He'll give you the time to beat and get you on the course. I'll be waiting for you here after the run so that I can make any tweaks and repairs to your swoop in case you want to go for another heat. Good luck, and don't worry about the prototype overheating and exploding while you're out on track. That probably won't happen. Oh, that's certainly a reassuring wording. I've never understood why so many new riders make your first competitive start in the biggest race of the year. The accelerator garden slapped on your swoop will help, but I don't think that will be enough. Plus, there's always the chance it will explode during your run. Watch yourself on the track, rookie. Every year we'll lose a couple of first-timers. We Bex are losing enough members as it is without having them die on the track. Just be careful, and good luck. Hey, look at this! Fresh meat on the track. Well, don't get your hopes up, rookie. No first-year rider has ever won the Swoop Racing season open. Garon must be getting quite desperate as he's grabbing first-timers off the street. When we Vulkars win this year, it's going to be over for you hidden bags. Another rookie on the track, eh? Give you punks a helmet and a swoop bike, and suddenly you figure you're all racers. But judging by the looks, I'd say I don't have much to worry about. The bags are really scraping the bottom of the barrel now. Oh, and that's Bastila. No one's allowed to talk to the prisoner. Regic's orders. She wouldn't hear you anyway. She's got a new old disruptor collar on her to keep her under control. You're here to race, right? See who your sponsor is. You're riding for the hidden bags, I see. Always liked them. I hope they can show those Vulkars a thing or two. But I digress. You're registered now. Good luck and try not to get yourself killed. You only lost one rider today, and want to keep it that way. Whenever you're ready, you can hit the track. What happened to the rider you lost? Same as usual. He was pushing himself beyond the limits, and he hit some debris on the track. The deflectors kept him from crashing, and the force of the impact jarred him from the swoop. Don't worry, they scraped what was left of him off the track already. Just remember to hang on, you'll be okay. You can hit the track whenever you're ready. What's the time to beat? Well, Red Dress is the best time. 38 seconds. Good, but not the best I've seen. I don't know if it will stand up. I want to race one of my heats. Okay, let's get you onto the track.
It's Zerdra here. I hope you're reading me. Your swoop run is about to begin. Remember, just hold on tight. Try not to smash into anything. The prototype accelerator should last about 60 seconds before it overheats and explodes. That should be enough time for you to finish your run. Good luck. The Becks are counting on you.
I think it accelerates on its own. You just have to... Oh crap, that's not the best moment to have my keyboard malfunction. You did it, you got the top time. You just beat the racers who've been doing this for 20 years. That is amazing. Someone who's never ridden a swoop today comes in and... Wait a minute, I don't believe this, look at the board. One of the Vulkars just beat your time. It was Redros, I should have known. That's okay, the day isn't over yet and the accelerator is still holding together. We just have to get out there again and show them how it's done. Well, to be honest, maybe I shouldn't have gotten such a good time, because I think you would have beaten me anyway, and now I just have to beat, his score again. So if I won by a little bit less, I think the time I would have to beat now would be worse as well. Back again, see? So what is the time to beat? 30. Yeah, so it is pretty much... That is pretty much my time, but better, slightly. I want to race. Let's go. Crap. You did it! 20 years I've never seen anyone handle a swoop like that. No one's going to beat that time. Nobody. I guess Gadon knew what he was doing when he picked you to raid for us. Now only thing is to do is to wait for the time to become official and go collect your prize. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the winner of today's swoop race. Put your hands together and show appreciation for one of the most daring riders the swoop track has ever seen. Through your skill and courage, you have proven yourself the premier swoop rider on Taris and brought great glory to the Hidden Back gang. Now, here to present the champion's prize, verges.
People, hear me! Before I present the so-called champion of the Becks with their prize, there is something you must know. The winning rider defeated!
Sure. You better not try to cheat me, Brejik.
Your swoop bike was using a prototype accelerator. Clearly an unfair advantage. Because of this hidden Beck treachery, I'm withdrawing the Vulca's share of the victory prize.
You can't do this, Brejik. You know the rules. Nobody's allowed to withdraw a victory prize after the race. It goes after against our almost sacred traditions.
You old fool. Your traditions are nothing to me. I am the wave of the future. If I want to withdraw the prize and sell this woman on the slave market myself, nobody can stop me.
I might have something to say about that, Brejik.
What? Impossible. You were restrained by a neural disruptor. How could you have possibly summoned the will to free yourself?
You underestimate the strength of a Jedi's mind, Brejik. A mistake you won't live to regret.
Vulcus, to me! Kill this woman! Kill the swoop rider! Kill them all!
Oh. Okay, that's Bastila's lightsaber.
Well, maybe those bloody Vulcans will think twice next time before trying to keep a Jedi prisoner. And as for you, if you think you can collect me as a prize, wait, I don't believe this. You're one of the soldiers with the Republic fleet, aren't you? Yes, I'm sure of it. How did you end up racing for these swoop gangs?
Mm. Well, winning the swoop race was the only way I could save you.
Save me? Is that what you were trying to accomplish by riding in that swoop race? Well, as far as rescues go, this is a pretty poor example. In case you hadn't noticed, I managed to free myself from that neural restraint collar without your help. In fact, it's more accurate to say that I saved you. Brejik and his Vulkars would have left you for dead if I hadn't stepped into that fight. You're lucky I was here to get you out of this mess.
Well, that's a bit... No, I wouldn't... They wouldn't have killed me. I don't think so. Well, I didn't need your help with those Vulkars. I can certainly handle myself.
Yes, I suppose you can. Well, I appreciate your attempt to save me, even if it didn't really go as you planned. But let's get down to business. We're not out of danger yet. If I'm going to figure out a way for us to get off this planet, I need to know what kind of resources we can draw on. First, are we the only two survivors left from the Ender Spire?
We aren't the only ones. Karthonasi is alive as well.
Karthonasi is alive. Finally, some good news. Karth is one of the Republic's best soldiers. He's proved himself a hero a dozen times over. And he sent you here to save me. Maybe I misjudged you. Karth wouldn't have sent you if he wasn't confident in your abilities. Forgive me. Despite my Jedi training, I still tend to act a bit rashly sometimes. Please take me to Karth right away. Between the three of us, I'm sure we can figure out some way to get off this planet before the Sith realize we're here. You cannot win, Revan.
Bastila, you're alive! Finally things are looking up. Now we just need to figure out a way to get off this planet.
You mean you don't have a plan to get off Taris yet? What have you been doing all this time?
We're trying to find you, remember?
I see. Now that I'm back in charge of this mission, perhaps we can start doing things properly. Hopefully our escape from Taris will go more smoothly than when you rescued me from Brejik.
I know you're new at this, Bastila, but a leader doesn't berate her troops just because things aren't going as planned. Don't let your ego get in the way of the real issues here.
That hardly strikes me as an appropriate way of addressing your commander, Karth. I am a member of the Jedi Order, and this is my mission. Don't forget that. My battle meditation ability has helped the Republic many times in this war, and it will serve us well here, I'm sure.
Your talents might win us a few battles, but that doesn't make you a good leader. A good leader would at least listen to the advice of those who have seen more combat than she ever will.
Oh, to be honest, he's right. You aren't showing much leadership ability right now, Bastila. You're kind of stuck up and rather annoying with your manner of speaking.
You know, I had my doubts about this mission, but I figured the Jedi Council wouldn't put you in charge if you weren't prepared. But here you are, acting like a spoiled child.
I see. It's true that I don't have much military experience. Perhaps I should not be so quick to judge. Very well, Karth. What do you suggest we do?
First off, we can't get hung up on who's in charge. We all need to work together if we want to get off this rock. The answer is out there, we just have to find it.
Well said, Karth. And the sooner we start looking, the better. I've already been a prisoner of the Vulkars, and I don't plan on being captured by the Sith.
So what now?
I think we'll need some help getting off Taris. Maybe if we ask around, one of the locals can help us out. We should probably start by asking around in the cantinas. Is something wrong? You seem as if something's troubling you.
Something weird happened when we first met. Like a vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
Of you fighting a Dark Jedi. Revan, I guess.
This is strange. Such visions are often a sign of force sensitivity.
Force sensitivity? What do you mean?
I'm not sure. It may be that you have some connection to the Force. It would not be unheard of. When we first met, your natural talent may have fed off my own Force abilities. It is possible that in the excitement of the battle's aftermath, the Force allowed you to witness one of my more intense memories.
This isn't the first time I had such a vision.
The Force is complicated. Even I, with all my training, cannot fully understand it yet. This is a matter best left to the wise masters of the Jedi Council. Once we escape Taris, we can seek the guidance of the Council if you wish. They will understand the significance of your vision, if there is any. However, I think it would be best if we all stayed focused on the task at hand right now. We can't afford any distractions. We need to find a way off Taris. How can I help?
You want to talk to me about something?
I would like to know what happened after you crashed on Taris. I'm curious as to what you and Karth were doing before we all joined forces.
We're looking for you.
Yes, I realize that, of course. But surely there was more to it than a simple search. I doubt there were flashing signs pointing you in my direction, yet somehow you found me. You also avoided detection by the Sith, discovered I was a Vulcan prisoner, gained sponsorship for the race, and became the Taris Swoop champion. That's quite a resume.
I had a lot of help. Karth, Mission, Zalbar.
Your modesty is admirable. But though others helped, you were the catalyst for these events. When you were chosen to join this mission, I doubt any of us expected this much from you. A Jedi could have done such things, of course, but only by drawing heavily upon the Force.
I think you're underestimating us non-Jedi.
Perhaps, but the Force works through all of us to some degree or another. There are some individuals outside the Jedi Order that we consider Force-sensitive. It's obvious to me that the Force has been working through you. There is no other explanation for your great success, though I'm not certain what to make of this discovery. Perhaps if you weren't... well, if you were younger, the Jedi might take you for training. But as it is...
What are you trying to say?
I'm sorry. I've overstepped my authority. I'm speaking of things that are best left to the Jedi Council. For now, let's just accept the fact that you're gifted. Hopefully, between your abilities, my Jedi training, and the skills of our companions, we can find a way off this planet.
Now, the silly thing, as far as I'm concerned, is that Bastila is a wanted person. And, you know, by all accounts, the Sith. You there, human. You're the rider who won the great Swoop race in the lower city, yes? That's right. Got a message from Canderous Ordo. He said to meet you. He says to meet him in the cantina. What does he want from me? Canderous didn't say why he wanted to meet you. He only said he had an offer you couldn't refuse. Given his connections, you can see why it would be foolish to ignore his request. Thanks for the message. I'll go meet him. A wise choice, human. I would advise you not to wait too long. Mandalorians are known for many things, but patience is not one of them. So, you know, Bastila is a wanted person by the Sith.
What can I do?
They do know what she looks like, so she should be attacked on sight, and yet she can walk around Taris and just, you know, without a care in the world. Brejik's gloves, dexterity +1. Brejik's gloves are designed to enhance the hand-eye coordination of the wearer. I can give that to Karth. I thought they gave strength, and that's why I was interested in them. Brejik's armband. 5 resistance versus slashing. When used in conjunction with his belt, generates an effective barrier against melee attacks. You know what? +5 resistance versus bludgeoning. Alright, fair enough.
Uh-huh.
Like, just the fact
Yes?
that there's someone brandishing a lightsaber would be, you know, a reason enough for the Sith to probably, if not execute them on sight, and at the very least detain them.
I saw you in the Swoop race. Very impressive. You seem like you know how to get results. That's just the kind of person I'm looking for.
What are you talking about?
My name's Canderous Ordo. I work for Davik Kang in the exchange. The hours aren't great, but they promised me a fortune to work for them. And I have nothing better to do. Mandalorian mercs like me are in high demand. But lately, Davik hasn't been paying me what he promised. I don't like getting cheated. So I figure it's time for me to break the Sith quarantine and get off this backwater planet.
Well, how are you planning to do that?
I've got a plan to escape Taris, but I can't do it alone. I need someone I know can get the job done to help me. That's where you come in.
Careful. Mercs like this haven't a lick of conscience. They'll betray you in a heartbeat. This could be a trap.
I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to your friend, aren't I? I saw you win that Swoop race and started thinking, anyone crazy enough to race like that is probably crazy enough to break into the Sith military base. I need someone to steal the Sith launch codes from the base. Without those codes, any ship leaving the atmosphere will be disintegrated by the Sith fleet's automated defense guns.
What's in it for me?
Here's the deal. You bring me those launch codes, and I can provide the vehicle to get us off the planet. Davik's flagship, the Ebon Hawk.
How am I supposed to get inside the base?
Getting in won't be easy. The Sith base is protected by an encrypted security system. It would take a top-of-the-line astromech droid to slice through it. Lucky for you, I know just the place to get a droid like that. Davik was having one custom built by Janice Nall. Just tell her Canderous sent you and she'll sell you the droid. Then you can use it to get the launch codes from the Sith base.
Won't Davik mind if I take his droid?
Davik paid for the droid, but I'm the guy he put in charge of the mission. He won't care how I come up with those codes. Normally I do this myself, but everyone knows who I work for. If I broke into the Sith base, they'd send an army down on Davik's estate to get those codes back. That's why I need you.
Okay, you've got yourself a deal.
I don't sense any deception from him, which is surprising. This may be exactly what we need.
I'm going to wait in Javiyar's cantina. You come and find me when you've got those launch codes, and I'll make sure we both get off this rock.
What can I do?
Wait, I still need to level up. What's recommended attributes for her? Wisdom for the force powers, probably. Alright, I can do that. I definitely want force speed. Can't get heal yet. Now, using force powers may be a bit of a problem, actually. Stun droid is pretty cool. Especially at higher levels. Okay, I'll get her improved to weapon fighting. Now I can get healing.
Yes?
I'm here.
Because that's one of the greatest utility things. I kind of did that. Whatever is down here, I don't really see it. So that's why I'm saying that doing this will generally be a bit of a problem, possibly. Set up. What's the for? Friendly power. 4. Okay, so that's. But how do I cycle them? Because cycling them is going to be a problem generally. Without. Okay, I can cycle with the scroll, but I need to be sort of in the right bracket, which is already a bit problematic. Like, generally, using force powers effectively in combat will be a bit of a problem.
Hachu Apanki,
I heard Bendak Starkiller finally met his match. I'm surprised he was getting on in years. If people start to lose edge. That's the nice thing about droids. A yearly maintenance check and a few replacement parts here and there. And they can last forever. Canderous said you should sell the T3M4 droid to me. Oh, Canderous sent you. Why didn't you say so? The droid is ready. You can have it for 2,000 credits. That's price is outrageous. I'll give you half. Half? If you're trying to rob me, why not just stick blaster in my face? On the other hand, I do want to stay on Davik's good side. Tell you what, it's yours for 1,500. I am not going to threaten her into giving it to me for nothing, because that might very well ruin her. It's a deal. Look at you, big spender. Okay, the unit is yours. Pleasure doing business with you. A real pleasure. Okay, I'm sorry, Cars, but I do need the droid at least for a little bit. To open the gates, basically.
I'm here.
I'll get toughness for more hit points.
Yes?
Yes?
Listen to me, people.
Okay, can I switch my party from here? No. Alright.
Sure.
Yes?
In that case, I guess I'll stay with the droid and hope. 'Cause I don't want to run back all the way through here just to bring cars. Hey, you can get in there. It's a restricted area. You better tell me what you're doing, or I'm going to hit the alarm. I'm here for a meeting, don't worry. I know where I have to go. Nice try. What? You think that just because I'm pretty, I'm also stupid? You better tell me why you're here, while I hit the alarm, and you'll have about 3 seconds before this office is swarming with Sith soldiers. Well, mostly just don't hit the alarm. I don't want to have to hurt you. Don't shoot, I just work here. I never wanted any of this. I would have quit when the Sith took over, but they wouldn't let me. Now get out of here and I'll let you live. You know, it's about time someone stood up to those Sith. Just do me a favor and wait till I'm out of here, before you start blasting the place up. Okay, I have a lot of... Unfortunately can't blow that up, but... can blow that up, which is... always something. Disable the droid's shields. Tempting. I'll consider that. To be honest, there's not much else to do here. Hack the sentry droid's target filtering. Yeah, sure. Why not? So essentially, they will shoot their own allies. Yeah, I might leave the shield.
Yes?
Intruders in the base! Attack! Attack!
I'm here. The Force fights with me!
I looted a data pad. Technician activity log. There seems to be an activity log for a day. Of interest is the following entry. The power conduit we installed in the elevator seems to have solved the shield outage problem on the droid. Finished tuning on it today.
Sure.
I'm here. Yes?
Yes?
You're a human, remember me? You helped me once when the Sith were trying to arrest me outside your apartment. You remember? Yeah, I remember you. I need your help once again. The Sith are going to execute me for removing the Sith corpse from your apartment complex. Please help me get out of this cage. How do I get you out? Switch all the panels to the red off position, and I will be released. It's not as simple as it sounds. Switching a panel also switches the panel next to it. You must be careful how you do it, human. You set all the panels to the on position. My cell's termination program will engage and I will be executed. Okay, so I need... I was a second away from killing the guy, because like if I click this, it would be all green. Thank you, human. I know not what you're doing inside this military base, but I am grateful. Once again, I owe you a debt I can never repay. Now I must leave this place before the Sith discover I have escaped. If you are wise, you will do the same. If the Sith capture me, they capture you. I doubt anyone else will come to set you free.
Yes?
What?
Yes?
Yes? Yes?
Yes? So be it.
Here!
That hurt, I bet.
Yes? What can I do?
It's a pretty large room with not much in it. I don't think there's a point in slicing into this.
What?
What can I do?
Okay, so that's it for this level of the base, I guess.
Yes?
What can I do?
Who dares to break my meditation? You will pay for interrupting my... Wait. I sense the Force is strong with you. Very strong. Who would have thought a Force adept could be found on this insignificant planet? But your talent is no match for a disciple of the dark side.
Turn away from the dark side. It won't lead you to anything but destruction.
Spoken like a true drone of the Jedi Council. We Sith, however, have learned to embrace the potential of the dark side. It is what gives us strength. This meeting is a stroke of luck for me. My master will surely reward me with my lightsaber once I kill you.
Well, we'll see about that.
I'm here.
Who dare?
What can I do?
Yes?
I'm here.
Taris launch codes, strength gauntlets.
Yes?
Developed by the Modlist Corporation, these gauntlets use pulses of energy to stimulate muscles at the key leverage points of combat actions, effectively increasing strength.
I'm here.
Yes?
Yes?
Okay, so I have the launch codes.
Sure.
What's up with my movement? It is kind of hilarious that I have to literally go past a Sith checkpoint and they don't stop Bastila.
I figured you'd be back. Neither of us is getting off this planet unless we work together. Now, I know the Sith military base had a break-in, and I know it was you. I know you've got those departure codes I need. So what do you say? We join forces, and I can get you inside Davik's base, and right to the Ebon Hawk. We can go right now.
How are you going to get me inside of Davik's estate?
Davik's always looking to recruit new talent. I'll tell him how you won that Swoop race and mention that you're interested in working for the exchange. I'll say I brought you in so he could check you out. He'll have you stay at his estate for a couple of days while he runs some background checks on you. That's standard procedure.
This is too risky. We should find another way.
You got another plan, sister? Or are you just objecting because you didn't think of it?
No, I don't have another plan. I would rather not place my life in your hands, however.
I can say the same about you. That makes us even. Fortunately, we both want to get off this rock, right? While Davik's checking you out, we steal the Ebon Hawk and escape Taris. Come on, I've got an airspeeder nearby to take us to Davik's estate. The sooner we're off Taris, the better.
Yeah, let's go. I guess I have to take Canderous for now. So let it be Canderous and Bastila.
You sent me, Lord Malak.
The search for Bastila is taking too long. We cannot risk her escaping Taris. Destroy the entire planet.
The entire planet, Lord Malak? But there are billions of people on Taris. We'd be slaughtering countless innocent civilians, not to mention our own men still on the surface.
Your predecessor once made the mistake of questioning my orders, Admiral. Surely you are not so foolish as to make the same mistake.
Of course not, my Lord Malak. I will do as you command, but it will take several hours to position our fleet.
Then I suggest you begin immediately. You are dismissed, Admiral.
Yes, Lord Malak.
So, Candaris, I see you've brought someone with you. Most intriguing, if I do say so myself. You usually travel alone.
It's not like you to take on partners, Candaris. You're getting soft.
Watch yourself, Callow. You may be the newest cath hound in the pack, but you aren't top dog yet.
Enough. I won't have my top two men killing each other. That's not good business. I'm sure Candaris has an explanation as to why he's not working solo anymore.
This is a special case, Davik. I ran into someone the Exchange might want to recruit. You may have heard something of their exploits already.
Ah, yes. Now I recognize your companion. The rider who won the big Swoop race. Very impressive, as was your display in the rather heated battle afterwards.
I didn't know you were a Swoop fan.
A casual fan at best, but everyone on Taris follows the big season opener. But we have more important issues to discuss now. With the recommendation from Candaris and a thorough background check, you could become part of the Exchange. Many would kill to prove themselves worthy of this honor.
Let's say your offer intrigues me for now.
Come with me. I will give you a tour of my operations. I'm certain you'll be most impressed. Ah, there she is. The Ebon Hawk, my pride and joy, the fastest ship in the Outer Rim. Note the state-of-the-art security system I've had installed to protect her. The shields are completely impregnable. Nobody can get past them without the codes to try and steal my baby. Unfortunately, the Sith military blockade has grounded my vessel. The Ebon Hawk can outrun any vessel in the galaxy. But even she isn't fast enough to avoid the auto-targeting laser cannons of the orbiting Sith fleet. I am, of course, working on acquiring the Sith departure codes so that I may come and go as I please. However, progress has been slow. But we should continue our tour. These will be your accommodations. The slave quarters are just down the hall. If you need anything during your stay, food, a massage, feel free to call upon their services. If all goes well with your background check, you will be invited to join the Exchange. I'd advise you to accept the offer when it comes, or suffer the dire consequences of refusal.
Am I a prisoner here?
You will stay in these rooms as my guest for the next few days. I will not accept no for an answer. Feel free to visit the slave quarters at any time during your stay. I must warn you that if you are found anywhere outside the guest wing during your stay, or if you bother my other guests, my security forces will deal with you most harshly. I will return after the investigation into your background is complete. Until then, make yourself comfortable. Come, Callow. Let us leave our guests in peace.
Okay, we're inside. Now all we have to do is figure out a way to get past the Ebon Hawk security system, and we can get the rest of your group off this planet. No sense waiting around here, though. The sooner we get off Taris, the better.
Okay, I'll continue next time, because this episode has been long enough. So, that's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!